stupidly epic.
Neon Chrome, the crown jewel of Neon Corp. Some people call it a corporate tower of Babylon. 1,000,000 people call it home. 1,000,000 people trust in my care and guidance, but trust is a two-way street. The bridge into the future will be built upon absolute and unquestioning trust. Your trust score flags you red. You are marked for removal.
Hello everybody, welcome to Plus Plays with me, Tony Robinson. Today we're going to be looking at a game called Neon Chrome. It's a game that's set in a cyberpunk dystopian world. And the location of the game seems to be derived from a game called Shadowrun. There's a place in Shadowrun called the Renraku Arcology, which is essentially like a pyramid building that houses millions of people, kind of like the Judge Dredd megacity. If you understand either of those references, then you'll know what this game kind of like is. Anyway, Neon Chrome. It's a top-down twin-stick shooter with a cyberpunky aesthetic. So you're going through this world, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to take down the artificial intelligence that runs the building, because the artificial intelligence demands 100% trust from everybody that lives in it. So it's going around killing people in the building because they didn't trust it. Which is, you know, it kind of begs the question as to why do you not understand why these people don't trust you? You're going around killing everybody. That's grounds for immediate, like, not trusting someone if you're going about killing somebody. You can't trust that person. You can't trust this AI. It's going about murdering folk. And all these people that are just blindly following its orders and going around murdering people doesn't make any sense. So anyway, here you go. You're this guy. You go into a chair, and then you essentially choose from 3 vessels that you can transport your mind into. And then you choose that person depending on like what statistics you're wanting to keep and lose and things like that. So I've chosen this guy here, and it's like, I've got like this wee drone. Every time I start up a new level, I've got a wee drone that runs around with me. And I've got like bonuses to like speed and things like that, but it doesn't matter, because you're going about this giant building that wants nothing more than to just obliterate you off the face of the planet. I mean, like this building, it's like the AI of the building was programmed wrong. I mean, it wants trust, but it doesn't understand that murdering people causes other people to mistrust it. Like, how does that not compute? It's like, have you not seen War Games, mate? It's pretty essential watching that film if you're wanting to know anything about the way we perceive artificial intelligence. And you're going about it exactly the same way. Like, humanity? I didn't care about humanity, I'm just going to kill it. Mate, you're not going to win yourself any favours by doing that. Anyway, here's the install cybernetics screen. You get a choice of 3, and I think it's 3 every floor, unless it's like a boss floor or something like that, I don't know. But like, you get a choice of 3 things that you can upgrade, and you've got, obviously here, you've got to be able to upgrade your capacity as well, because you can only hold 3 things at once. So later on, obviously, there's going to be something that's going to open up your capacity for being able to hold more of these things, you know? Anyway, so you can, like, every time you open up like a chest that opens up like a weapon crate, you'll get an upgrade to your weapon regardless. So that's pretty nifty, that. You got all these drones kicking about here, like, looking for you, and it's just your typical cyberpunky fare. You got like wee head crabs for Half-Life there as well. Look at them, running about. They want to kill them. Like head crabs. Anybody like head crabs for Half-Life? Because that's what we're talking about here. This is, you know what? This is exactly like Half-Life in pretty much every way. Place is on lockdown. Military comes in, starts killing everybody. Sorry if you've not played Half-Life, by the way. I mean, like, I didn't mean to spoil anything for you, but it's pretty much this. Except Half-Life's no cyberpunk. Half-Life 2's got a wee bit of cyberpunk in it, I suppose, but aye, for the most part, the first game's no really cyber. You're just in this facility trying to get out. And that's it, really. Aye, that's about it though. I mean, like, this is way better than Half-Life, even though it's pretty much the same thing, except for a top-down perspective. I think the art style brings it far though. Like, it does do an awful lot for the game. To have that cyberpunky aesthetic, because that's the go-to thing now. It used to be steampunk and that, but now it's cyberpunk. You know what steampunk is? That's a whole other story. It's like, imagine the Victorian 1800s was the future. Imagine like steam trains were the height of technology, and they use steam for everything. Imagine that. Imagine like everything with pipes going, like copper pipes and everything, and that's pretty much it. People with like copper goggles on and that. That's pretty much your steampunk right there. You know, blimps, but train blimps, steam-powered blimps. That's it. That's steampunk. Cyberpunk, on the other hand, is like pure dystopia city, with you know, chrome and neon and everything everywhere, flying cars. You know, like cities, like the skylines of cities would be like nothing but like lights. It's just all lights, all advertising everywhere. Tons of multicultural architecture all over the place, you know. Like I said, advertising, but like multicultural advertising and everything, man. It's like it's all over the place. The entire world's essentially just merged into one big horrible black planet filled with smog. That's cyberpunk right there. And it's wonderful. Anyway, back onto the game. Yeah, they've got these wee like things here, the turrets that kinda, they'll shoot you if you get into their wee vision thing. It's kinda like everything else in the game, really. Good job I'm a hacker though, eh? You had to hack it off there. Aye. So, gone through and just shooting like these. Aye, just blow it, like for no reason, just blown up. So aye. Not much more to say about this game, really. Just a twin-stick shooter, guys. Picking up credits. I haven't even used credits yet in the game. Didn't get how to do it. I don't know why I keep doing that either. I mean, like, what's the point? Like, there's nothing there to blow up. Just blow up the wee container for no reason. Anyway, just gotta keep on looting things and that. Just shoot that guy there. So I don't know, maybe like, I don't understand why you're on the side of freedom if all you're doing is killing everybody. Like, I understand these are the guards that are killing folk, but it just, you know, what's the point in going through the entire building killing all the people just to get to the tap? What you gotta do? You gotta pull a wee plug out at the end. Is that what's gonna happen? You just go walk up to the place and just go, it turns off. Is it gonna be that simple? I don't think so. The guy's probably going to have like, this big TV screen's going to have like 45 turrets ringed in and that. Total cyber dogs and everything, total attacking you and that. It'd be mental, eh? So I had to uninstall a bit of cyberware there in order to, oh, I better not say cyberware, that's a cyberpunk thing. Sorry guys, we didn't, no copyright infringement intended or anything, eh? It's like, so you uninstall your augment, and because I didn't have any more slots to put more augments in, you've got to uninstall one augment for another. If you're full up, you know. That's just getting some health back in that. Man, this game, it's pretty generic in terms of what it is, but like, I like the idea, the Renraku arcology style idea of having this big pyramid building. Like a mega city for Judge Dredd. It's pretty interesting. I like it. Going up there, try to destroy that. You get what? It's like the opening half to Dredd. Just to try to get to the top, you know. Kill the person in charge. Get up the top, man. And pretend you're Judge Dredd. Going about with your wee drone and that. Aye, I think I'll do that. When I play Mary the Game, I'm just going to be like, I'm Judge Dredd. Like, double whammy, mate. Double whammy. Phase plasma rifle with a 40-watt range. Go for it, mate. That's a Terminator reference for any of you guys. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, give us a subscribe and that, eh? Thanks for watching, punters. It's been absolutely wonderful. Okay, what this EJ here was going to call this, Prime, tell them what you going to call this series. PS Plus time. Do you hear that? This EJ was going to call this PS Plus time. Thank goodness he racked his brain for a further 30 seconds, eh folks?